Morning, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Rage Across New York, the werewolf and with extra kinfolks venue. Tonight's scene will most probably take place in the Sepulchre Green because I don't know, maybe there are two lupus there. We're not going to make a scene with two lupus going into Wall Street, waving their paws at people and say buy stuff from Gaia. That would be stupid. So instead, we find Kotori doing what he's supposed to do as a keeper. He is uh, he is busy with a tree that is probably the shrine of some plants, and he is using the rite of growth on it so that it can still be all pretty for the spirit and that they can still go on for a little longer. And this is where we'll start the scene. People can come by it all. Oh.
No, no one goes first. Okay, I go first.
Oh, I was about to start a monologue.
Oh, you can start your monologue as Cinnamon is walking into, well, parts of Central Park that are probably um, appointed to her as like, these are the special places. And she's looking around to see more of these special places because apparently they're very important. She really doesn't know why, but they are. And she'll see Kotori there, and she frowns a little bit because she doesn't recognize. Well, she recognizes like, okay, this is, but this is really because it's like sheep. They all look alike. At least this is in her head. Is not. She's not saying this out loud, of course, but it's like she still has to learn how to recognize one wolf from another big dog and everything. So she is walking up, and she's like.
Well, well, if for future record, Kotori always have a owl feather uh, behind his ears, and he always have his little native bag with him. So
Now that is helpful.
yes.
Yay! So she just walks up and uh, hi. No?
And he just cocks his head on the side, like looking at you. Well, he's still working. Hmm.
Uh, this is kind of awkward. Usually, I don't know how you properly greet you, but hi, good afternoon. How are you? Um, Scratch?
Uh, as you try to find the proper greeting, Kashuri roll over, making a strange noise that you can probably think is laughing. He's probably laughing at you. And after a few
House.
seconds, he concentrates because he needs to obviously morph his throat to produce human sounds. Um, you want the lupus greeting?
Uh,
You can, and if you want, you can make a creature perception animal kin or intelligence. You have, I think you don't you have a past?
I have animal kin.
Didn't you had like previous experience with animals or
A little. I have two dots in animal kin, so.
mm,
But
either you can
I
make
can't
an
roll dice at the
intelligence.
moment.
You could make an intelligence. I suggest intelligence animal kin.
Okay, roll me. Someone, please roll me 5 dice then.
Okay, I will roll it.
because
Ah,
I
yes.
can't use my dice stream because my
Okay.
Google kind of crashed on
Difficulty
me.
6. Well, all the success. All the success. You know, you remember, maybe you think about for a few seconds to say maybe yes, but then you remember that wolves greet each other a certain way. They lick each other's teeth. And you can see that he's actually smirking, like he dares you to say yes.
Okay. She also remembers that Kotori always rolls over. She doesn't know that that's because certain people are higher rank because no one told her that Morning Kill is actually high rank. So she'll kind of frown for a moment. She's like, "Oh, do I really have to do this?" And she looks around to see if there's anyone by, and then she'll yes, she's gonna do this. Oh my god! I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, she'll roll over on her back, and she'll wait for him to bring his jaw more forward so she can greet him properly. But she's rolling on her back because, yeah, he did that too.
And he looks at you a little bit puzzled, like, okay. Okay.
Good.
And when he greets you with a proper lupus whereas he starts to lick your teeth.
And she'll be like, "Oh, dog's breath." Oh.
No,
Okay,
Gaya's breath.
this is actually interesting. She's not saying, by the way, dog's breath, because that's what she did learn, that it's not polite to call you dog, so she would not say that. But she's like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, probably. Kotori. Actually, if we study the Kotori's breath, it probably smells a lot like fish, because he likes.
Oh God, fish breath. So she'll cough a little bit as his breath kind of hits her nose. She's like,
he pats you on the head and say, "It's okay. It's okay. Don't breathe too much."
Trying not to. Really trying not to. Is this okay? Is this proper?
You're you're a hobbit. You can greet
So?
people normally.
Hobbit.
Human.
Human. Yeah, well, duh. Of course I'm a human. Oh, wait, yeah, you weren't. Ah, I keep forgetting that. Yes. Sorry. No, yeah, but I want to learn. And I want to learn things or doing things the right way. And if this for you is the right way, then I'll do it like this.
And he just cocks his head at you. Are you still like on your back?
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically that's correct, but I don't think you have to, roll over every time. You can. It's a show of that you submit to others,
Well,
and it's for superior person. You can just, and he just, show his throat. You can just show your throat. It works too.
but is that like you consider everyone more superior than you?
No, of course not. It's because some people are higher rank. They have pretty much like it would work in a pack. Like if you have a certain rank, then you have a place to hold in the pack. But some people are superior, and they expect you to respect them, to show proper behavior. So you can roll over to show that he is dominant, that he is your superior. Morning Kill Raya is way, way above me. So I can
Oh,
roll over, or I can show my throat.
um,
I just like to roll over. I like to roll over in
Katori?
the grass. Hmm?
Sina is she's just gonna relax a little bit and just make her position on the ground a little bit more comfortable because it's not that bad. It's nice weather and, well, the sun is shining and there's little shade and, yeah. What? How much higher? What's like? I mean, I understand that I'm nothing. Um,
Silly, you're not nothing. You're a person.
well,
He pats
ah.
you on the head.
I know I'm a person and I'm not a bad person. Actually, I'm pretty awesome. But I'm not like when we're looking at ranks. I'm like now probably I don't even know if I have a rank. I guess not. But that would probably make me the lowest of the lowest in your group, right? So you have a rank and people have a rank and what rank does he have then?
Mm. Well, I am Foston, which you can say is recognized adult. The well, you have the bottom is the cub. He is he is new. He had his change. He's here to ask a
Mm-hmm.
question before he can be recognized as a young adult. He has to pass a rite of passage so that he can show that he is ready to become a man or a lupus or a metis. But then he becomes Cleif. He is recognized as a young adult. He has responsibilities. He is not cub anymore. He is accountable for his mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Then comes the Fostern. The Fostern is recognized as an adult. He has learned things. He knows how things works. Then after that, you have Yadrin.
Mm-hmm.
Yadrin is well pretty much uh, adult at his prime. He has shown that he is responsible, that he can take part in the Sept well-being, that he has pretty much. The difference would be that the Foster has shown that he can deal with things by himself. The Adran shows that he can start to actually think about the Sept before himself. Then
What's a sept?
And then this Kachina walks in and waves at both of them. Cinnamon, Katari.
I could see that.
Sept is a node in the world that connects the spirit realm with the regular world.
Huh.
It is a place that a particular spirit watches over as well after it is made, and our kind gather around them to protect them. It is kind of like a benchmark to how we see how we are doing in our fight, in protecting Gaia. Um,
You know what? Let's just stick with one thing because you completely lost me there. Let's just continue with those ranks because it's like, yeah, okay, the sept is the thing that you live right here, right?
yes.
Just keep it at that for now. Get into details later.
Okay.
Well, as said, the Adran has more responsibilities because he can become eligible to some of more position of authority. It's kind of a hard position because you have a lot of duties which can pretty much be equal as an elder, but you don't have the same respect. Then after that, there is the Afro. The Afro,
It's like a
the Afro
teacher.
is, yes, he is a teacher. He takes a lot of responsibilities, especially considering their auspice or their breed or their tribe. They become counselors. They can pretty much. I think I heard kind of. I think you hobbits could say it's like a ambassador, something.
Mm-hmm. Ambassador? Of what?
Well, as I said, auspice could be you could represent your auspice or a tribe. You can be the voice of the tribe in the sept, to be heard, to voice what your companions of your tribe wish to be known. You are in the front of the social, uh, and then well, you have the elder. You have the elder. It's well, we will not talk about the rank above this one because if you go above elder, it is known. You are known everywhere. But the elder, as you can guess, has the most difficult and the, the greatest role above all, because pretty much you gather all previous responsibilities from everyone. You are looked upon. People expect greatness of you, wisdom, courage, honor.
Okay. And Taupe is what then?
Hmm?
What was you? What is your rank?
I told you, Silly, I'm Foster.
You're first. Okay, and then what is his? She points towards Kachina. What's his rank then?
China is Afro. I I think you were talking about Ponytail for a second. He's
Well,
Foster.
Katori is very generous. My needs have been sung about.
Well, we
I
all sing
could
your songs.
challenge for Afro. This is
He is
true.
Foster.
But I have forgone challenging for a farther rank until I know more things. My auspice is that of knowledge, and takes a long time to gather what is necessary to go up. Although indeed I have done enough to move up.
Auspice. Yeah. Another thing I don't know. Fuck. I need to get. Do you have like a werewolf dictionary?
Please, Werewolf Dictionary, enter the scene. You are needed.
At this point, Xavier and Vale is walking towards you guys, and both of them are carrying a lot of pizza boxes. I believe Kotori can. Let's wait. Yeah. I believe Kotori can smell the fresh pizzas.
What do you wish me to smell?
Fresh pizza.
Fresh pizza. Of course, I'm a lupus. Yes, of course.
Thank you. Sorry, STs, I will try not to forget again.
Okay.
It's really annoying that you have to keep asking other people to roll.
Okay, you have one success.
Yay! No nightmares. Well,
Oh yes.
none that have been bothering.
Oh yes,
Okay,
actually.
thank you.
Actually. Yeah, I'm plagued. Yeah, I had a rough night.
Aww.
So, Xavier and Whale walks towards you guys. Why did we have to buy this much pizza? Really?
Because bone nars. Because bone nars. Because bone nars. It's in celebration of me kicking your bone nars ass, apparently.
you did what?
I kicked Antonio's ass.
When the hell did that happen?
Like a couple hours ago?
Oh.
I got bored, and we were sparring, and he didn't realize that I'm a kickboxer.
Oh.
I busted his nose.
Okay.
Oh, Antonio, his new name shall be Butt Kicked by Kinfolk.
I know you're really used to me texting you every single thing I do all day, bae, okay? But sometimes I do stuff without you knowing. Kind of wink at him.
Fair enough. Hey, Kotori.
Do you eat pizza, Katori?
He just looks at you.
I think maybe he'd like the meat off a pizza, probably.
He actually fishes one out, and he's like, "That's exactly what I got him. Here's the meat lovers."
What's pizza?
You should try it. Pizza is good. Sita says that she still lies on the ground and just looks up. She hasn't necessarily seen who. She's heard two voices, but one of them started talking to Kotori, so she was like, "Okay, I don't have to make any excuses for sitting here."
If she's lying on the ground, he will gently place a pizza on her stomach. The whole box. Here you go. Have pizza.
Hi, hey Vale.
How you
Pizza
doing?
sticky. And the
How are
Dragos
you?
Lassie arrives out of the bushes like a freak. Just comes out of the
Puccina
bushes.
must let you know once you are finished with pizza box. Don't throw out. Put in that particular dumpster. Pull it back out. There will be another pizza inside. It only works
I just bought
once.
$1,000 worth of pizza, so there's gonna be a lot of pizza stuff in there.
What? Why would you buy $1,000 of pizza?
Bone nars. I've already said this.
What? I know that bonars are. I've met someone who calls himself dives in dumpsters yesterday. It was hilarious. Or a few days ago, actually. Or was it yesterday? I don't know.
I got into a sparring match with a bone nar and won. Somehow this ended up with me buying $1,000 worth of pizza. I'm still trying to figure it out, but hey, free food.
Okay. I know what a bonar is. That they sound pretty cool.
But you don't know what. Do you now know what a strider is? A silent strider?
Strider? No. No, I've
Okay.
not heard of them.
Striders are what live in my basement. Okay.
You have a strider living in
Spray
your
for 'em
basement.
every once in a while. I just go down there and spray for them. It gets really annoying. They scuttle under the bed, and I'm like, fuck!
Really?
My alpha is a strider. You can't talk down to the button that way. I will be most displeased.
Then why would you have one in your basement? And huh? I don't get it.
Because
She's talking about an individual, not them as a whole.
No, okay, I got that, but it's like, what's the big deal with someone living in a basement?
it was
I
a
don't
joke.
get it. Oh, okay, sorry.
Xavier just goes ahead and drops the pizza boxes. Okay. Now I'm smelling all kinds of pizza toppings.
She sits up and then
Yeah,
sees
pretty
Xavier.
serious.
And as Sina is looking at Xavier, she remembers the one time they met, which is kind of hazy to her. But there was something with hugging and crying involved, and she just, her cheeks kind of flare up and blush red. It's like, hi.
Hello?
I know you. Right?
Oh, yeah, I remember you too.
Okay. How about we pretend we don't forget that really awkward moment and start over again? She kind of smiles very widely and looking at him with pleading eyes, like, really, you want to start over? Can we start over? Because this was awkward.
It's so awkward. It's so very awkward. Do you understand how awkward this moment is right now? And he like stares right at her. So awkward.
And that's exactly where Dragos comes in. Because when something gets awkward, he has to be there. He
We
comes
should all
out.
take a moment to reflect upon the awkwardness of this situation.
Dragos comes out of the bushes in Lupus. Pizza's skip. He just remarks
That's
as he
the
lays.
spirit of awkwardness.
Suna's head is going lower and lower as she just looks up. Can we
That's even more awkward.
not do this?
Well,
Awkward silence.
well, that's
Yeah, I think
that's
Dragos seems
very
to enjoy the silence, personally.
that's very interesting. Sure. Entertain me. He looks at Xavier and Cinnamon like,
and
Xavier walks to Kotori, like squats down next to him. I have no idea what's going on. And yes, you are getting that smell,
and you can see that
bastard.
after smelling you, he's like, well, you still need to take a shower. You reek. Well, there is food also, but and he turns to Vale and like, so when can I expect like cubs?
Cubs? For me? No.
No.
Xavier just like face palms really hard.
Oh, you mean from him?
And you,
Hold on, if you're talking
and you
about from him, I got into a lot of trouble for talking about this the other day. You see the mixed signals I get? I tell people something about my cousin, it comes up, and what happens? Okay, Katori, you want to know something? He'll kind of wave him over. He'll be like, come here.
Hmm?
He'll kind of lean down and he'll whisper in his ear.
Mhm.
What he whispers in her ear is, I'm apparently not allowed to talk about fertility.
Eh.
Oh, yes.
And he
as,
just
And he'll look at
as
Xavier,
people
and he's
talk
like,
to you
Xavier,
about
do you see what?
usually the role of people such as yourself in Garou society.
Can you repeat, Andrew? I don't think we quite got what you were saying.
Yeah, we didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, we can hardly hear you.
Oh, sorry. Cinnamon, did people explain to you what your role is in Garou society?
Apparently, someone in my family is a werewolf.
Yes.
What is she, though? I'm still mixed up on this one.
She? What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Would you be offended if I smelled you, Cinnamon?
I mean, from a place of love. I'm
Why
being
would
like,
you
I just want to
smell
know.
me? Whoa, okay. Apparently, I am what
He's
they
not
call
coming
it.
closer. He just says that.
Yeah, sure. I guess you may smell me. It's kind of awkward. Again.
It really is. I apologize. So he like lightly picks up her hand and sniffs. It's like she apparently seems to smell of a particular tribe. So she must have a great hero in her lineage somewhere.
Oh, so she's cubby.
What?
No, she's not. She's kinfolk.
Oh, she's
She's
kinfolk.
kinfolk. Yeah.
Oh, she is? Oh, okay,
Yep.
whatever.
Okay, so depending on which people you end up with, you will be treated differently by the different tribes. In the Wendigo, you will be treated with respect, and once a year we have a festival to honor our kinfolk. And when you find a person who you wish to be with, we hope for many children to come forth from such a union.
Whoa, what?
I don't look. I don't mean to be rude. I'm genuinely not trying to be rude, but and I swear to God, you said Wendigo, right?
Yes.
I don't mean to point it out and be that guy, but don't you guys have particular things that you like about your kinfolk? Like, I don't know, being Native American?
I was just explaining if she were to join Wendigo, not that she is.
But it's like, I thought that...
I mean, if you guys have decided to become egalitarian, that's awesome. Like, I'm just saying, I thought you guys had, some race things going on. Preferably Native.
Most of my kind do, but I seem to be a descendant of a very particular line.
Oh, you're so egalitarian. That's really progressive of you. I appreciate that. He'll smile and nod. Sincerely.
What's with the kids and the choosing partner? Why is that? I mean, I'm not planning to choose any partner or have kids. I mean, seriously. Why not?
See, in Wendigo, that would be up to you if you choose not to, but if you did find someone who you felt that way about, we would hope that you would also want to have offspring with that particular person. Now, there are some tribes that would force you to marry and have offspring, which is unfortunate.
Give me a second. I gotta make a willpower roll. Oh, hold on. You're triggering my intolerance, actually.
Oh, God.
This is not Tumblr.
Hashtag triggered.
Hashtag triggered so hard, actually. But fortunately, hashtag we're okay.
Nice.
Yeah, Vale just kind of shivers a little bit and clenches his jaw.
Now, I don't agree with such things, but it is the way of different people to do things differently. I am pretty much the most progressive Wendigo you'll probably ever meet. Oh, also, of note, I am probably the only Croatan you will ever meet.
What's his what now?
Story time.
Story time. Yeah. It seems the spirits have gifted me with a vision that have let me see my ancestors back through time to before the Queen's Anne, which is the ship that brought the Pilgrims over from the East, came to the Americas. And one of my ancestors was of the Croatan, a tribe that is now gone from this earth.
Yay, you and your ancestors?
Well, they sacrificed themselves for a great deed to protect the lands.
Awesome, I guess. I don't mean to be anything. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I don't know. It's like it sounds like an awesome story, but.
Yes, not knowing is not disrespectful. Don't worry, I would not confuse the two. There is many people here who are Cubs who would not even know of what I speak if I told them the same thing.
Good. many people. Oh, so there are many cubs here. Are you guys all cubs? Except
No,
she's
no,
looking
no,
around,
no,
except
no.
for Katori, of course, and
Ugh.
Katina, because she knows that they aren't.
I'm
Dragos does very simple. He points at Vale Kinfolk. He points at
I
Xavier,
believe
Clea.
Xavier is a Clea, and Johnny is a kinfolk as such as yourself.
Okay, I get it. I guess. Right. You know, I think I've learned enough for today. Let's pizza.
Pizza's good.
Pizza's good. Oh, by the way, Vale, at some point I think we need to have a little get together because I have some information on that project that you and me have.
Sure, yeah. That's fine. Totally.
So, Kachina sits down and grabs a few pizza boxes and sets them out for the various people. And, hey, Katori, could you roll me 7 dice?
Yes, I will roll you 7 dice, Katina.
Thank you.
Let me see. Clear.
This
7
is my
dice.
charisma. Empathy.
Uh-oh.
So, you make 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you wish to do with that fantastic power?
Well, it's difficulty 4 for me because I'm a supporter. So,
Well, you have all success.
Okay, I need
alright,
to
so
I need
I
to
subvertly,
Dragos, let him finish.
I basically am subvertly trying to make Cinnamon more friendly towards myself during the meal.
Oh God! Let the hunt begin. Wow.
God damn it, Katrina. You know she's going to vote for you for the elections. You don't need to try to convince her.
I guess what do I actually can I actually do something against that?
Well, I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm being,
No.
as we talk, I'm
It's
being
just
pleasant and, you know, yeah.
It's just the fact that he is pleasant and he is just, not awkward.
You know, I'm not gonna do anything about it. I don't have the naive flaw anymore, but I came from there. So yeah, no, she's relaxing a little as she is now sitting up and placed her back against the tree and just eating pizza. She'll laugh and smile.
Mm. Kotori will have a hard time with his pizza because obviously he's only eating the meat and there are like this strange white yellowy thingy that is all over the meat. Why, Hobbit? Why?
It's cheese. It's lovely.
Dogs sometimes like cheese. Yeah, it's true.
wolves are not dogs, and old dragons would have eaten this. New dragos does
eating all
not.
the cheese and getting constipated later. That would be fantastically.
Dragos is currently just ignoring the pizza.
You know, I've had cats, and I know it's not the same. I really don't mean to offend anyone, but I've had cats who are like cleaning out the entire pizza, just licking everything, all the ingredients off except for like the base of the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you just do it like that? Or are you really not able to handle like cheese and mushrooms?
I'm not a cat, and I'm not things like deer. Things like deer eat vegetables and grass.
Okay.
It is known.
I'm sorry. In that case, Kotori, do you want me to help you clean the meat off? Because I'm okay with that.
No, it's okay. I will make a trip to the river. I will make a trip to the river and eat some fresh fish. It's okay. Let the Bonarkin folks eat the pizza.
Okay.
They need it more than I do. Humble lupus.
That might be true, and I'm at that point. She actually pushes her pizza away. That is true because I don't think I need to.
Guilty tripping everyone like, how
Okay.
dare, guys, how dare you eat
He's
pizza
like,
with the kill
I'm,
coke?
I'm living in a fucking palace almost. Who am I to eat a pizza when someone really needs it? So she's idealist. Sorry.
God damn it.
So she's like, yeah, I've been staying with well, Mr. Morningkill lately. It's my apartment. There's something. I should be going back to that place actually. But no, I'm not going back to the.
Hey, Cinnamon, can I ask you a question, Cinnamon?
Sure, yeah. What?
He's kind of like sitting here, like Xavier, just like kind of chilling. It's kind of personal, but it may not be that personal. But I don't fucking. How old are you?
That is, I'm. 20.
Fail.
Fucking Christ! When did it become personal to ask somebody their age? I'm 32.
You're
Xavier,
getting.
how old are you?
It's
Oh,
okay,
he
Phil.
is.
You're getting married.
Oh, it's not for the. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Why are you asking a question?
What? Katori's like what? 5?
Kotori is 3.5.
Okay, not even 5.
He's young.
By the way,
Oh my. Then Kotori is not my senpai then.
Damien,
I'm your senpai is in wisdom.
Damien,
Yes.
would you mind rolling me? I don't know. Can you add pure breeds to lies?
It's a social role involving Garus, so
Yes.
I don't see why not.
Okay, awesome. So that's 3 and 5. Can you roll me 8 dice for a subterfuge roll when she said her age?
What of course. I will roll that.
Okay, let's get ready, those. Get
2
ready.
success, unless you have a specialty in lying.
I have supporter merit, but I don't know if that counts.
It
No.
makes it minus
What
2
is,
difficulty. Yes.
What
let's
is it
say
to discern
for
what's lying again?
yeah, let's say for the fun of it, we will count it.
No, you know, just don't count that.
Okay, then 2 success.
It's cool.
What is it to
Yes,
see when
I'm
somebody's
okay.
lying again? It's perception.
Empathy, sweetie.
Perception.
and empathy.
You win. I don't see through your lie.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, sorry. More successes.
Ah, crap. She's lying.
Yeah, he'll kind of look at her and tilt his head and go, "No, really."
Fine. I'm 21,
21.
about 24.
What's wrong with that? He'll shrug.
Nothing. It's just that I put on my curriculum vitae, I put 24 because it's better. You know, you are young enough to still be worth of, you know, putting effort in, but you're old enough to have some experience behind your name. So
My fiance is 19. I'm not exactly like, you know, somebody who pays attention to age.
I'm just used to saying that I'm 24
Okay, that's
for a lot of years, actually.
He'll kind of lean over and whisper something into Xavier's ear. And he'll kind of chuckle.
Oh God, no.
I'm going just for the fun of it. I'm going to make a perception alertness to see if I hear what
Yes,
he says.
please.
I'm also
Yes,
doing that.
please.
And the thing is, I have chameleon as a totem. I call
Why
upon
are we saying that? We're gonna double down. Just tell Blackjacker.
I
Great
got.
success. What did naughty things you told?
Doesn't you get 2 minus on the perception difficulty?
Yes, yes, it's -2.
Yeah, I got 5 successes then.
So 5 dice for Cinnamon. 1, 2, 3 success.
Yay!
And Mr. Kachina, do you want to roll to show us your incredible hearing?
No, it's okay.
It's okay, you're above that kind of thing because you're Kachina Jesus. Such a thing are beyond your concern. Below your concern. So, what did the naughty boys told?
Are you the only one who heard it?
Everyone heard it.
Oh, everyone heard it?
Except Kachina.
There wasn't subtle about it apparently. He said,
Can't you roll a counter dice for that? Because I don't think it's really fair that,
Well,
or at a higher
technically,
diff.
well, I mean, doesn't really change much for that one.
I really don't care if people know what it was, so
Okay,
that's why
cool.
I'll wait up. But thank you for considering. Thank you. This is what he said. I'll type it in the thing. He said that softly.
You said what?
That's all he said.
What did he say? I didn't hear anything.
He
Check
said
the chat.
he said that in what's in chat to Xavier. Can you see that, Andrew, or are you
I don't.
No,
Kinda
can't see it
He
at all.
wasn't. Kachina wasn't paying attention for that.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but that's what he
And I
said.
can't see anything in Hangout text anyway, so there you go.
Oh.
He has a soft smile on his face.
She just looks confused. What?
He'll shake his head and pull his phone out, and he'll throw it at her. Like he'll toss his phone at Cinnamon.
She grabs it. It's like, what?
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna send you something in Facebook, okay? What'd you see?
I think he wants you to take a selfie.
Yeah, I want you to take a selfie. Go ahead. I wanna take a selfie.
For some reason it doesn't pop up in Facebook. Why not?
Why?
I
Why?
don't know. It's being
Oh
slow.
my God,
It's being goddamn slow.
oh my God, no! Oh my God.
No.
Blame Dragos, it's all his fault.
Always blame Dragos, huh? Always blame Dragos. But you know what? Dragos has an ISIS. He doesn't need your blame. He can live with this.
Maybe let's just throw my phone quick.
You will blame him for everything. Like if the worm wins, wins. It's Dragos' fault. If the Packers win the Super Bowl or whatever, I don't know what the Packers were supposed to win, but if they win something, that's Dragos' fault.
Thanks, Dragos.
Yeah.
No, it's not coming in, but
It came in. I sent it.
I know, but it's not here. Ah, wait, there it is. Wow.
It took
Yeah,
the
that's
long way around, apparently.
And she'll just look confused at this, and she's like, "What?
He'll just shake his head. Don't worry about it. And he'll like motion for his phone back.
She hands it back.
So,
Whatever.
I see that Thief of Titanium hasn't killed you.
Of course not.
I mean, he was pretty adamant to find you.
Would you dare say that to Thief?
Well, I don't know what is there a joke?
Meep, meep. Yeah, I walked with Thief out Titanium in woods up north. We hunted and things. Then I lived with Spirit Wolf Pack for a few days, and then I came back.
Mm. now you know a little bit more about the wolf heart, huh?
Mm. He does Lufus equivalent of a shrug. No is not necessary. Maybe not no, but value, maybe. I met Shadow Lord yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
was it
you
was
mean-
it was a Leopold.
Yes, Judge.
He kicked me in the groin and he sparred, and then I beat him
When you say that, Xavier just laughs out loud. He just bursts out in laughter.
He used his anger, he tapped into rage and attacked me. And it was before formally asking for sparring. It was probably dominance fight attempt. Therefore, I had to defeat him. And I did, thankfully. It was a funny experience. Because Emmett's person was laughing for some reason.
Well, maybe a Philodox being a Philodox.
Tomorrow morning, Katina must go to see spirits. Can Tori come with Katina?
Yeah, sure. And you know,
Katina will see who's up. Katina will be Cal and Fleming. Whoever is up and wishes to come, Katina can come. But keep in mind, your spirit Katina is going to talk to Choir. Interesting
What?
talking.
well, I think that well, Dolphin is a very interesting choice, actually.
Katina is going to talk to Zephylla first to get Spirit's attention. Must do very outrageous stunt of daring.
Okay, can we come see that?
Oh, for
I
fuck's
would like to see that.
sakes. The hangout is automatically translating things for me.
We're at the sept because 7 is pronounced sept. So yes, now you know. Now you know. In French, the sept is a number.
Yep.
Why?
Because
It's just spouting out numbers for me, and I said, that's not a location, that's a number. Well, you know what? In French, it is the number.
because we're awesome.
You should have just typed in longitude and latitude for Central Park in the chat. Fantastic.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure if she had spelled out Central Park, it'd come out to like 42 or something like that.
Oh, Google and its automatic translations. Now you know the Weaver spirits are mad at us. Thanks,
Yeah.
Dragos.
I
Thanks.
thought we had fixed that.
What
Nah,
you
this
guys
is
did.
close enough. This is close
That's the best part. You guys fixed it for him.
enough. Alright, there you go.
Okay, I think I can manage again.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Who should walk up on this particular occasion, wherever this occasion happens to be, but Alan Stewart, apparently holding a little bit of a teacup to himself. Styrofoam. Obviously gonna recycle it afterwards.
Ridiculous pile of boxes that are full of pizza on some sort of wheel device. With a big like Sharpie marker on the top that says for the bone gnawers.
At this point, Dragos, quietly just moves away
They're
while
just lying on
everyone
the
is
grass.
distracted.
There's a pizza box open, and they're kind of eating it and talking.
One at a time, people.
Dragos is quietly
Yes, you
leaving
wake up
while no
tomorrow
one's there.
if you're awake for it.
Mm-hmm.
I will make a howl, and if it is heard, you pick up.
All right. Alan will go ahead and appear on the scene with all the due greetings. Good afternoon, Rakatori. Good afternoon, Rakatina. Xavier, how are we doing this fantastic evening? I hope it finds you well. Val, I haven't talked to you, haven't seen you since the dinner. I'm glad to see you're up and walking about. And it's that one.
You want to know something? You want to know something? I just
Yep.
got the hell confused out of me. Because if I around the dinner table talk about people's fertility, I get looked at like a pariah. But over here, Katori's basically like, oh, well, babies, fertility, and I'm like, what? Do you know how confusing it is to be a kinfolk? Saskia,
Can we not talk about that again, please?
Now
Then,
I'm interested. Now I want to know.
Yes, I mean seriously, leave him alone. And he puts, he puts his paws on Xavier's head. He says, I mean, it's not his fault. He reeks of his mate. I mean, come on, leave him alone, guys.
What?
Who?
Oh.
And he nibbles the ear of Xavier.
I don't get
There
your-
will be another face palm from Xavier.
I don't
That's
get your
not what I
obsession
meant.
with breeding.
I wasn't
What's
going there. Oh, God.
and why am I that one? She looks at Alan.
No, that, I
I have a name.
You may have a name, however, I have yet to choose to use it.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Did I do something wrong or something?
No, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creature of mother walks over, arms extended, gives you a big hug. I'm so glad to see you walking and upright. I'm so glad.
Stranger danger.
and you thought I was awkward for asking how old you were, but no.
No, I do agree. What's going on? And she just looks up.
You'll see that Alan is actually covered in a bit of dust. Stone, very, very fine stone dust that goes ahead and just falls off his shoulders onto yours.
Sneezes.
Oh, I'm so... Tries to brush himself off, makes it worse. Tries to brush off you, makes it worse.
Stop it! What the fuck is wrong with you? Why? You fucking know I have a name, use it and end it. Normal, like you did before. That wasn't normal either.
Miss Harris?
Cinna. Just, no, stop the miss. I'm not a miss. Well, yeah, no, but it sounds awkward. And I know that Silverfangs are supposed to be the pricks and everything, but I'm not like that. I don't give a damn what everybody says. Just call me fucking Cinna.
Alright,
Minus
Miss...
the fucking.
Oh, fine.
Hi, fucking Sinna.
I said minus the fucking.
Though I am quite serious, the last time I saw you gave me quite a bit of a scare.
I did? What did I do?
You didn't do nothing, and we thought that you weren't breathing.
What? Last time I checked, I was breathing. What the fuck did you? What are you talking about?
Breathe Gaia's air, breathe Gaia's breath. Everybody do it with me, looking to Katori and Xavier. Start with 13. 13.
Why do we start with 13?
Well,
Alan,
looking to
Alan,
Katori
Alan,
and Xavier. Ouch!
What's
how
going
much reefer have you smoked today?
You can't make me do what I don't want to.
This is true, my dear Katori.
boss of
However, I
you.
can humbly request any cooperation you are most willing to give me, and you are well within your rights to deny me. However, there is one within your pack that may not.
Once again, roll over, laughing his ass off. But actually, I'm thinking, does he know his number? Because I know how to read, but I don't think he has much interest in numbers.
Okay, Alan, I don't know this kind of bullshit, but I want to know what's going on, like, right now. Seriously.
Good
The
luck
last
with that.
time I saw you, Cinna, you were on the back of a silver white wolf. And that was the last I heard of you.
Yes, she was on the back of Morning Kiraya. Yep, saw it.
So I am quite glad and quite happy that you are vertical and vigilating.
Right. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You were unconscious at the time. I can confirm that I did indeed see you, as well as Alan here, on top of the back of Morning Kilraya, on the way back to the set. You had been rendered unconscious by some means. I believe there was some Fomori stuff that happened, and you fell unconscious due to the strain to your mental facilities.
As you described that night, she just first her cheeks kind of flare up red, and then all the blood just gets pulled out of her face as she really pales a lot. It's just like, right, we're not. That's a thing that yeah.
Time to celebrate life. Time to celebrate as much life as we have. Memento mori. Live as if you would die.
Alan, you notice that Vale and Xavier have been talking, and then Vale basically groans and face palms and kind of starts pushing Xavier. And he's like, "Here, have this back, Alan." I don't want it anymore.
He's taking the guy's stick and poking Xavier in the chest. Nope, it's all yours. All yours.
No, take it back, see? Take it back.
Why? Why should I take him back?
He's broken. Give me a new one.
They're all broken, okay? Buyer beware.
Hey, don't
God
be
damn it,
just don't be mean to him.
Him? Be mean to him. Honey, be mean to him, Xavier. He, like, grabs him by the neck, like, on the back of the neck, and noogies him so hard. He's like, I have every right in the world to be mean to him. We share tattoos and family, and he lives with me, and I'll, like, drop him.
Okay, fine. Wanna live with me?
Do I want to live with you? Well,
No,
yes, I
not
do.
you.
Well, that's rather unexpected. He's a married man.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about him.
Hey, I got a couple of days to go.
Are you referring to me?
Believe me, good Val here happens to have a very, very full house at the moment.
Yes, I do. But it's welcome. We're Greek. I like it. I need
You
more
guys-
people living there.
As she points at Xavier, I still don't know your name, but if they're treating you like this, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Xavier? Mr. Xavier? I treat him very... Xavier, I treat you well, right? We're bros, right? Forever? pout his lip.
I am. God help me.
I can help you if you need me, I guess.
God is busy, but Katina can help you.
Okay. Okay, this one is going to the quotation.
Katina tries. Soaks for your sins.
Senna will notice. Senna will notice that Vale throws a very friendly arm around Xavier and kind of lightly like punches his rib, but it's very friendly. They do actually seem to be extremely close. They're just messing with each other.
So, Raya, Kachina, how are we doing this fine day?
It was very good. Preparations have been made. Tomorrow morning, very early, I'm going to go forth and speak to two spirits. I will make a howl, and anyone who is awake and conscious at that time is welcome to join me and such.
Very good. I happen to be praising one of the great honorable spirits, or at least in the process of. Katina, have you ever made a totem or a little bit of an idol for a spirit?
I have. And Katina points down to the Mother's Shrine, to the very big statue of Crane that's there. I made that.
You made that. Alan looks quite impressed as he goes ahead and looks at it. My! How long did it take you?
It took me about 3 weeks. I had to make the reverse mold for it and then buy all the bronze and purify it and then pour it in and then do the proper rituals to place it there.
You'd best go talk to one of my packmates, Roach's Resilience. He has a specialty in metalworking.
Poor guy. He's called it like that.
Katina is very versed in making fetishes. But to have someone who's a specialty in a particular thing would be nice. If I see him, I shall talk to them.
Very well, very well. Ragatori, in your day?
Well, I go as I go. It's a little bit better, but not that much. I still laugh.
Laughing is good. Laughing punctuates the moments where our mood is very, very grim and lets us know that at one point or another we can pull ourselves out. Laughter is good medicine, as Patch Adams would have us believe.
And so it looks like right and left, and sure, yes, patch one, yes, of course, I know those things. Not.
Do I need to roll empathy on that one?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Alan, are you mad at me? At some point in this entire conversation has been kind of going past Sinai. She just realizes that, oh, maybe that's why he didn't want to use my name, because he was mad at me. And they have this thing with naming. And she's like, did I upset you because of what happened? I couldn't help it. It's like, oh, well, maybe I could. It's not.
Cinna! Don't pull yourself into such a tizzy. Don't put too much stress on you. That's not reason. I'm playing with you. I'm teasing you.
No, but really, can we all pause for a second to notice that you just said tizzy?
Tizzy, momizzy, fizzy. Watch your fucking language. I will go Captain America on all of you.
America.
Yes.
You're not the boss of me. You can't tell me what to do.
No, I'm not the boss of you, but I can talk to the person who is the boss of you.
And who's the boss of me?
your
Ooh.
significant
Your
other.
mate.
Yeah, okay, let's say that. My woman and I walk side by side along the road. Hey, fuck that, man. She'd kill me. Let's just. Don't say anything to her. Just don't say anything.
I only say these
So,
things.
whoops.
I only say these things because I see a very, very great future, a long future with the both of you.
Something that lasts maybe, hopefully, more than a month.
Yes, that will be completely and utterly awesome.
That'd
Many children
be
in
a
your
really long time for us.
I know
Look,
that
we
your
keep
wedding
bringing
is
this up
coming
to
up
us.
soon.
We keep coming back to this. Who says we're having kids? Oh my god, you automatically assume we're having children. I
Looks
don't plan on
around.
having children for the foreseeable future.
Looks around.
That is your decision.
I mean, Kelly's an Arun, and I mean, it's just one of those things,
Well, you
Let's see.
well, you did ask me for a fetish for that occasion. Are you changer of mind?
No, I don't know, I mean,
What?
yeah, no, okay, hold on. Okay. Like, after
Xavier
the
actually
storm, I mean,
Xavier starts to hop away from Whale a little bit. Like what?
what?
Yeah, what?
You can tell that they're brothers.
What? What kind of fetish are we talking about here? Because I'm talking about the trinket kind, not the kinky kind.
That is the kind.
That's why you're jumping away? That's not why I have you living in my basement, okay?
Wow.
No, okay, Senna to explain. I asked for a fetish not too long ago. While she was...
Fetishes are just something you normally acquire, usually in the early hours watching the tube of information.
I got some weird shit. I've been told I can't talk about them, so let's skip over that. But so yeah, I asked Katori for a fetish so if my woman and I decided to have children, it would help protect her. But I realized she's an Arun, and I mean she's got the good fight going on, and we're possibly in what some would consider the end time. So I just don't know if children are in our future.
Wait, what? Wait, whoa. Stop.
Children are in everybody's future.
Shut up.
I'll tell you, he said that, honey.
What did you just say?
What?
First of all, what's an Arun? Second of all, end times? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you some kind of doom prophet or something? Those guys who are like, oh, let's have these signs up, like the end is near, we're coming, aliens are coming to the earth.
No,
Exactly.
No.
Just like that.
No. You know how most people say that these are the modern times? People have been saying that for over a century, and people are starting to use the word postmodern, but what they really mean is the now, the current. The end times, they've always been with us. They were with us way before, a century earlier, when our first people discovered the storm meter. Those were the end times, technically. It's just a phrase.
Alan,
Okay.
can I roll a perception empathy on that?
You may?
I think it would be more accurate to say a new age, just like the Renaissance was a new age.
We are in the age of Aquarius.
Well,
Exactly.
That
we
age is
don't
actually
watch
bad.
hair. Yeah. Not
So,
all much hair.
how many successes for your perception empathy?
3.
Okay. Let's see if I can cover my ass. Nope. You realize that Alan is doing much more of a song and dance to distract people? If you know a little bit about his history, you know why the end times are particularly scary for him.
Gotcha.
Either way, it's a time of great change, and I'm not positively sure I want to bring a child into it.
Oh my god, this is the argument that smart people have been using to breed themselves out of existence. You know what stupid people do? Have
Breed?
children. Lots
Yeah.
of children. Lots of wives and lots of children. You know what smart people do? They look, they think, they look at the economy, they look at the social structure, they look at the government, they look at current and previous wars, and they overthink it. They overthink it way, way too much. They let every single small little thing give them new hesitation in order to have children. And they really, really, there's a part of their life that they're not going to experience. A
There's
wonderful,
never going to be
fantastic.
a perfect time to have kids. Have them now, and it will enrich your life. If you choose not to, that is your choice. But don't ever look for a better time. The better time is now. I agree with what Ellen says.
Hamid tends to
Katina
forget.
Trice, your words are wisdom.
Yeah, well,
Should
you
you
Hamid
call
tends
them
to
what?
forget a lot of things, like mating is for reproduction, but since you can mate all the time and that you're in heat all the time, you tend to forget that.
Vale
Well,
actually
all
looks,
the time.
What?
When they
Vale looks as Alan was
Tori,
talking as
we're
though
not
he-
in heat all the time. We're only in heat
Yes,
when we
you
see
are.
other people.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, then explain to me that, animals are supposed to reproduce, approximately once a year. You can reproduce anytime except some days. So, yes, you are in heat all the time. Because as Bettina said, Hamids think with genitals.
True.
Katari. I counter with chipmunk, porcupine, and platypus.
Alan, I think
Hmm?
you forget something about me. I think you've forgotten that I was basically raised my entire life to believe that I was worth nothing more than breeding stock. And so therefore, the thought of having children is a bit daunting.
Hmm?
Breeding stock.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We all come into this world with our own prejudice, our own trials and obstacles to overcome.
You said send us kinfolk, right?
Yes.
So you know how Kachina is progressive and basically believes that you should be able to choose who you're with, and whether you have children or not is your choice and stuff like that. See, I didn't have that choice when I was younger. That wasn't something that I was raised to believe, and that wasn't something that was an option for me. I thought that I was basically going to be thrown off and married to the first woman who defeated some great worm bane or something, and I'd be forced, as my father was, into having children, and that my mate would abuse me, as I had seen growing up my entire life. And so, therefore, now that I'm married, well, getting married, which I didn't even think would happen, and looking at having children, the thought is a bit. I just, I come from a place where this wasn't a choice that I had. It was a fact. And now that I have the choice as to whether I'm going to even get married or have children, not just breed, not just, lay back and, have a child because I'm, supposed to, it's my duty, but to actually love a woman and to, make a new life. Given the choice, I don't know if I want to. And
Sorry.
there's a part of me, this is the best part. This is the best part. There's a part of me that feels like utter and complete shit for that. It feels like I'm failing the nation and I'm not doing my duty as the kinfolk, and that's the real rub. That's the real rub.
And
He'll
Tori,
make
who
me
has
smile.
been looking at Sinner for quite a time, say, awkward.
That's awkward.
Well, you've been in the nation for about 30 years. I can't hope to change your conceptions, but I'm sort of glad that you find yourself in a good place with Callie. I'm very, very happy that you have found a partner that you can actually build a life with.
I am
What?
too.
Like, what?
I come from a family of, well, you're in the family. brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, all part of the family, and all had a purpose. Wasn't explicitly stated.
God, you had to talk about that in front of it. Depression.
Are you gonna have to
Fair
make
enough.
another
In the 21st century, we make our own families.
Some do.
I don't believe I
But
have
there are
any
still kinfolk.
words for
There are
this.
still kinfolk being treated like this. There are still kinfolk that are being treated like breeding stocks.
But
And no
I'm
one's
not
listening.
arguing that isn't a fact. I'm not arguing that
that's
isn't
what
a
it's
fact.
like.
There are
Shut up,
several
you!
conservative steps elsewhere here.
Why is he not shutting up?
Because he is Silvertongue.
Because he is Alan.
Because
He
I don't
does.
fucking care what he is. Those ranks are idiotic. And this entire talk about kinfolk is idiotic. And your society, if you believe in this kind of bullshit, is fucking insane. And you're idiots for keeping it like this.
Well, that's where some of us come in. We think differently than some of the others. I would not
Very well.
paint a whole brush on all of people versus all of Guru. There are some who think some ways and some who think other ways. I would not use the big paintbrush to paint them all into the same painting.
Okay. Okay, give me. I'll
Yes,
be
I
right
know,
back.
it's a lot.
It's wow. You're right, but it's like wow. You guys seem to be living in like I don't know the 16th or the 17th century or something, and I understand that people are trying to change that, and that's all awesome. I need a moment to think about this.
Process.
And she'll stand up, and I'll be give me 5 minutes or so, okay? And she walks away deeper into the park.
And after she walks out of earshot, Kachina kind of stands up and walks over to Alan and pats him on the shoulder. It is very good restraint to show as well. Some would be angered by a kinfolk talking to them in this way. That you treat her as equal shows great wisdom in you. Mark down a point of renown on your character sheet.
Awesome. Alan will go ahead and simply respond, "It is the way that we spoke to each other back home. Kin Garu were much closer together. And it pains me and brings me a great deal of sorrow that it is not the same elsewhere."
Yes, even in where I am from, it was thus unless the kinfolk was at least 4 ranks lower than the Guru talking, and Afro or higher expected them to treat them with respect. But at the same time, it would have been because they were speaking to someone who had an equal position as a chief in the tribe. And I mean the Indian tribe, not the Guru tribe.
I was always taught that if you sleep under the same house, you were mostly under the same rank. I sort of slept in the same house with a lot of my brothers and sisters when I was still kin, and I continued to do so after my first change.
Can I tell you
Actually,
guys? Can
At
I
this point,
tell you?
just elbows Whale.
He'll kind of look at him.
What's up?
I hear what you guys are saying, and that's fine. But the problem is that whenever a kinfolk comes forward and says there's a problem here, and like can even like me specifically go, here is a Garu who is abusing kinfolk, physically, mentally, emotionally. Her name is Rhea Bakas. Go fucking get her. No one does anything. It's oh well, but we're all not like that. Oh, but we don't all feel that way towards kinfolk. Oh, but there's some of us who are very progressive and things like that, and that's fine, and I understand that. Like I get it. But the problem is is it there are Garu who I can point out to you who are killing kinfolk. And it's
Val,
Yeah.
wait.
Whoa.
Which ones? Where?
my mother's sept. My mother, she's the alpha of the sept.
Oh.
That's the way they are.
Okay,
Well,
Val.
Nobody will do anything.
I can point you to several locations on the planet where humans do this to other humans, but other humans do not go and try to stop this. So do you understand that we are fewer and that we have to do certain things where we are? And if we went to go stop this in other places, we are not as many as people, but this happens between people and people.
I understand that
I
it just
can show
means
you.
that
It is not a good thing, in my opinion, but to try to stop all of the injustices, that is too many things for one person to try to do to slowly change those around you so that they think in a different way will eventually cause the change all around. But it takes time, and there will always be someone who does not treat others with the respect that they deserve because they're assholes.
I understand what you're saying. I really do. I just
I
when
know
you're
it
the
is
one that's basically being told.
exactly. It is hard to take in. It is not something easily brought to, but you have to face that there are certain things you can change, and that there are certain things you cannot change. And there's certain things that with time they will change, and you can only do so much to do what you can to change those things.
I'm just trying really hard now to build a life that
Then focus on doing that. If you wish to help the people around here and set up an example for others to follow, then do that.
that's what I'm trying to do. To be honest, he'll kind of rub his face. I just can't understand how this isn't. When people talk about, when you hear people talk about the litany and they say combat the worm wherever it dwells and whenever it breeds, how is it not serving the worm to treat kinfolk like that? How is that not? I don't understand.
Now, here is where I'm going to get a little crass. Excuse me if I overstep my bounds. The particular litany that we currently follow is from the Europeans. It is not the one of the pure tribes. Our litany is different and has many different things in it. That is not to say that one is more correct than the other. And I am not about to say that the winners of the war get to choose the rules, because that is the case wherever you go. It does not matter. So, when you say that litany, there is stuff that even those that write it break or refuse to accept and have ignored parts of it in the past to suit their aims, just as politicians have for humans. Again, you have to deal with what is and what you can change now. Do you think this land in Desept was Bonar? It is now. Is Kachina upset about it? No. Kachina has heard directly from his ancestor that he should forgive that past which has long ago happened. And none of the people here alive now have caused this to be. They have grown up with what is. He should not hate them just because they grew up what they are. They had no part to play in the things that had happened before, but Kachina can't control, and he points to the tree. What will happen to that now? And Kachina is trying to put it forward so that all can come and see that Wendigo and Crow-10 Wisdom has come together, and Kachina, and that maybe his set totem will be picked for that, and then from there, an example can be set for all others. It does not make it fair. The people who have power make the rules that will ever be true, forever. You may be mad against it, but you have to value life. You have to be appreciative of the freedom that you have to be free to truly be what you want and do what you want to do, and recognize your limitations in that as well. It's not an easy truth to be had or to see.
He'll nod.
Katina, sorry, has been so heavy with conversation of late, but these are heavy things to speak of.
Shrug. Fine. Your words are wise, and I welcome them. Thank you.
Why hasn't anyone stood up? For, well, a long time ago. I mean,
Because I don't think you might have noticed, but the Garou tend to be physical.
Loud.
yeah, I know. But I've also heard something about you need us.
It's true.
Because
But
you can't
sometimes
with each other for some weird reason that I don't understand quite yet.
it's very complicated subject.
It's
Some
a very
might say-
easy subject to understand. She's asking why the history isn't there, and it's very, very simple.
I'm asking why the kinfolk never said, like, okay, fuck that,
Yeah.
kill us.
Looking over to Asuna. Oh, they did,
Oh.
but you don't hear about it.
Yep, that's why we don't do that. Because they'll do exactly that.
Yeah, but in the end, they're just killing their own species if they don't
Oh,
stop at
they
some
don't
point.
care. Garu
They're
don't care.
stupid. Okay.
It's very, very easy to make an example of one unruly.
Excuse me?
Who said that?
Excuse me there, but I'm going to have to make a willpower roll for that one.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh.
Simon, you forget you are discounting half of the kinfolk.
Look, if we're all standing up together and we just raise a fist to...
Well,
No!
rolling it. I'm rolling perception empathy to see the change.
I'm not. If we just all stand up, I mean, seriously, at some point they're not going to be able to stop us. Vale, seriously.
You're discounting half the kinfolk.
Which half?
Katrina Christ, do you want to do a perception empathy on on your prophet to see that he's starting to be fucked up?
I got that one.
4 dice. Oh wait, can I add my pure breed to this roll?
I don't think it's
Social roll.
really social, but yeah, you get one success.
Alright.
So yes, people can see that Kotori is taking a way more tense position, and he's starting to snarl.
Mm-hmm.
Kachina will just like calmly walk between Cinnamon and Screaming Eagle.
Xavier does the same thing.
Alan goes over to Xavier and simply say, watch over Cinna for a few seconds.
This is the moment where I really hate this overconfident flaw.
So,
Xavier walks to Cinna and simply says, "Stay back."
Why?
And Vale, you can see that Kotori is looking straight up at you and is starting to advance very aggressively.
Now this is the problem with Vale. He sets his feet and basically like glares down at him, and looks like he would really take it on.
Cinna's gonna stand next to Vale, actually.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What do Bahamut knows? I remember the time where dead Fenris kinfolk killed other kinfolk for pleasure, conquest. You're no better than anyone else.
Oh god.
Oh God.
Excuse me? What? We're not better than that? Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? We're
Cinna.
standing up for our own fucking rights.
Cinna.
Oh my fucking god, Cinna, shut the hell up.
Why?
Because I swear, if a Fomori attacked you right now and dug its tendrils into you, the only thing that would be saving you right now is that wild beast right there.
Okay.
This
listen.
world is dangerous, this world is big, this world will eat you.
Vale basically puts his hands up and goes, "No!" And he gets, one, 2, 3. Well, hold on. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
To do what?
Basically,
You want to do what?
Basically, he made an intimidation roll. He made an intimidation roll, and it was basically to everyone. He just went, "No!"
How many successes did you make?
4.
That was not a smart move to make.
no.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, I believe.
Damien, could
For
you
who?
roll me 6 dice as well?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Thank you. Not impressed.
Let's see for my willpower. Okay, so you see that by having
Oh,
this,
actually, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Actually, there would have been more successes in that because there was a 5 in there, and Vale would have 2 less on this because he has Gaul, and this is standing up to a fucking Garu, so he has 6 successes. No, 5 successes.
And she has the same merit, actually.
Yeah.
We're really
I'm sorry. I realized there was a 5 in there, and he has 2 lower success. So that actually there was a lot more successes in that.
Oh god, so we're gonna get ourselves killed so badly.
Yeah, he basically just looks down at Kotori alone like he's about to eat him.
Hey, do me a favor and throw me 3 dice.
3?
3 dice. Okay. 2 success. Your gnosis works.
Yes.
He does look as though he's going to say something to Kotori. Can I? He does. He does look as though he's going to say something to Kotori. Is that okay? Can I say it?
Yeah, it's just a visual thing.
Okay. He'll look right at Kotori after like doing that, and he'll say, "I'm not your enemy, and I don't want to be your enemy. Nor do I want to fight with you. It is pointless, and all it does is hurt us and everybody around us. Okay? I'm sorry that what I said you took the wrong way. I genuinely am. I apologize, but don't. Just don't. Okay? Please." There is no reason for us to fight. You're my friend, and I consider you my friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I misspoke. Go hold his hands up. Okay?
So
Is my danger sense tingling? Please tell me my danger sense is tingling like fuck right now.
Yes.
I
Thank
think
you.
you have a danger sense.
This is a dangerous situation. Of course it is.
Would you guys like to roll
Why do
like
people Why do you think tempers are flaring right now?
Yeah, it's danger sense versus overconfidence. I'm not sure which one is gonna win.
Mm,
Katori, do you want me to roll a like maybe a charisma expression on that calm down,
fuck it. I'll do it.
my friends? I mean, I can roll it. I can roll the roll. I just need
If
to do
you
it.
want.
Okay,
So
that's
sediment is basically
one.
sees
That'd be one success. So.
Let me try this. Let me try this. I'm the child of the guy. I'm supposed to be good at this. I'm gonna use charisma leadership.
Mhm.
Arr. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wish I had a specialty, but Alan is gonna go ahead and take his child of Gaia stick, raise it up into the air, and simply say, "Eyes on me, everyone. Eyes on me. Do I have your attention?"
There's just a mumbled. I wouldn't have apologized from Senna, but she does look at him.
My dear honored Raya, do you accept the words of the kinfolk, the honored and respected kinfolk of Val?
And he turns again to look at Vale in VI, which he probably have never seen Tori as feral as that. You speak big words. You have guts. You need guts to survive. But you should watch what you're talking about. You talk about kinfolk being abused, kinfolk dying. We know of that. We know of a death of kinfolk. You should not forget that Lupus died by the 1,000 while Homids roamed, reproducing like rabbits, taking our territories one after one, taking our skin and wearing them. You should remember before talking about the treatment of one type of kinfolk. You are not my enemy for now. But remember that, cub. I am eternal. I am Screaming Eagle. I am an ancestor. Galliard. My word can still count in this. So think twice before saying something to the wrong person.
Screaming Eagle, Raya, Galliard from beyond. Is these all the words you wish to speak?
Yes.
Then we ask you quite respectfully, with all due reverence, to depart.
He looks at you. Looks at Cinnamon for a bit.
She stares straight back at him.
And
She's not backing down from that challenge if you're challenging. And yes, that's idiotic, but she's not doing that.
Eyes on me again, Alan reiterates.
And he seems to give you kind of a cold shoulder for a little bit before looking at you, snapping his jaws and The tension seems to be gone.
Right. Still, eyes on me. Xavier. Xavier.
Yes, Ellen.
There is a reason the kin look to us. There's a reason the kin need us for protection. If you would be so brave, explain what happened to your home when you were gone.
Do you really want me to do that?
Only if you should wish.
Okay. He turns to Cinnamon.
Who still has her
Mom.
eyes on Katori, by the way. Just a bit confused at his change in attitude. But not backing down. She's still staring at him. But she's not saying anything, so she's listening to Xavier.
Oh, we're doing a staring contest. And he just looks at her like,
Kachina's kind of halfway between Cinnamon and Katori.
Xavier, my arm grows tired, although I could hold this all day.
My family was attacked by a Fomori. And I watched that thing tear two of my cousins apart in half.
What? Can we not talk about this, please? She's breaking eye contact as soon as you mentioned Fomorian. She actually seems to shrink a little bit.
Cinna, eyes on me. Looking right at you.
Anybody looks at Xavier, he is depressed as fuck.
Cinna. Are you starting to understand? Understand why the Garu protect their kinfolk?
Phil just said that they were not.
They do. He comes from a part of the nation that is more abusive. But that is not what happens here. And like Kachina has already told us, we can only control what happens here. The kinfolk here are respected, loved, and protected. And if they are not, there are several Garu voices that will yell.
Okay.
And
I'm
Cinnamon has to keep in
sorry.
mind, she is new here, but the wolves are also kinfolk. They are the other half.
Okay. I get
Senna,
it. Okay.
Senna,
Guys,
listen to me.
can I please?
Senna,
She will
let
walk
me
up
say
to
one thing.
Katori, and she'll just kneel down next to him. She says, "Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry."
and for anyone who actually approached Katori or looks at Katori, you can see that he is tense, but not in the same way as he was before. He is starting to pretty much hyperventilating.
Alan's gonna go ahead and put down his Gaia stick. Walk over to Katori. Do you wish us to stop?
and he just looks at everyone, and he starts to back away from Cinnamon and everyone as if they are starting to approach him. No, 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 no. Again, it's happened again, it's happened again, no, 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 no! And he basically run away. He run away from everyone.
Let him go. Let him go.
What happened? What did I upset him?
He was upset. It is nobody's fault. Kachina? Would you do me the favor of looking in on him next chance you get?
I will do so.
Thank you.
And Kachina slowly changes from a person into the whitest white dog you ever saw, but definitely wolf, like crazy amount of wolf. You ever seen a northern white wolf? I'm guessing no one has.
Nope.
That's basically what he looks like. Big. They're really big, like a timber wolf big. And
Did you say an
he'll-
Arctic wolf?
Yeah.
Look at my screen for a second, because my picture is an Arctic wolf.
Yeah.
See?
And
That,
he'll go bounding off after Katori.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put his tail of Gaia stick back on the ground, look at the three gathered, two kinfolk and one Gairu, and say, let them hash that out. That is going to be an old hurt.
My dad has panic attacks, Alan, I know.
Very well then.
Cinnamon actually, she stares after Katori for a moment, and she looks sad. And then, after maybe a few seconds, she is visually repacking herself as she's just seems to shake off that sadness, and she looks around. And there's absolutely nothing to read on her face except for a smile, and she looks almost as if she doesn't care. She kind of raises her shoulders like, well, that happened.
Lol, no. 1, 2.
Okay, that means that I need a, appearance, manipulation, charisma, subterfuge? What do you want from me?
Appearance subterfuge or manipulation subterfuge if you need it. Don't
That's-
forget to add your pure breed.
Yeah, I know, so that's 3 plus 5. The supporter doesn't count, so that's 8 dice, please. She looks like there's absolutely nothing wrong.
There it is.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't care. Thanks for the dice roll again, Damien. Fine, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I need a statue to finish. See you guys later. Bye! With a very happy and confident smile, she'll just walk away.
Alan,
Mm-hmm.
Xavier is looking at you.
Yes.
No, he is just looking at you.
Mm-hmm. He is. Today really started off well, didn't it?
He starts to walk at you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really have to remind me of that?
'Twas your choice. 'Twas your choice to remember. 'Twas your choice to share.
It was not my choice to remember. It was just my choice to share. And he walks away.
Fair enough.
Vale will just shake his head at Alan. You might want to remember something, Alan. It was two kinfolk that were with him when he faced that.
I know.
He'll basically just shake his head and walk off, following him.
And with that, as Alan looks at everyone going out, I guess we can complete the scene and yay, Orano, depression, sadness, yay, fantastic. Drama once again. This is Rage Across New York, or Drama over New York, to be more precise. We hope to see you next time, folk, as we will catch up on Drama, Rage, New York. Au revoir.